Welcome to my channel, Dare to Dream. I'm your host, Barney Reese, and today I'm going to teach you a little bit about your subconscious mind, which is 95% of everything you do. This is going to be based on the law of attraction. This stuff has took me over 40 years to learn. I've probably read 50 to 100 books so far on it, not counting the podcast and everything else that I've been through to make me who I am today. This will all be done very simply. First of all, your subconscious mind runs 95% of everything you do. The other 5% is run by your rational side of your mind. You get your subconscious mind when you're 0 to 4 years old. Your mind itself is 15 supercomputers, so if you program it, you can become the best version of yourself. This is not fiction, even though people will think it is. It really is true. So you ladies that are talking about being depressed and hurting all the time, I understand that because your heart does feel. But I want to give you some free, simple advice. It says it runs 95% of everything you do. That's every thought that you think. So when you start learning to think positive and go toward positive things through what you are, which is a spiritual, cosmic, vibrational light being, you can become the best version of yourself. So here's some things that I recommend you do. Work on yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and health-wise for the rest of your life. Learn to exercise. Exercise is a way to actually raise your vibrations. Think of when you go to church and you hear a great music and you raise your hands up if you go to a Pentecostal church. You realize that your energy levels are rising. As your energy levels rise, your cells vibrate more and more energy is released. You can also do this naturally. Exercise is a way to do this. Another thing that is great to do is to go ahead and take a hot shower and then turn all the hot water off and take a cold shower for 1 minute to 2 minutes. This shocks your system. This helps you to wake up more. It'll make you feel better in the long run. Some other things you can do is start reading positive things. Stay away from the news, negative people, negative things. If you're depressed, instead of focusing on why you're depressed, just know this. You are a beacon to the universe. You're already connected to the universe. So whatever you send it, it's going to send back to you. If you said that I'm sad, it sends you more sadness. Your subconscious will sometimes even kind of talk to you, cheer you on in a good or bad way, depending on how you think. It really is important on how you think, how you feel, the things that you do. So, the greatest thing about your subconscious mind, you can reprogram it through a thing called retroplasticity. Now, what retroplasticity is a synapse. It will help you to rewire the firing of your synapse in your brain to reprogram it to be a better version of yourself. How long does it take? Well, your subconscious took a long time to make, so it's going to take a while to break. The way you do this is there's two things you can do. You can either go to sleep listening to affirmations while you sleep, or you can do the opposite and you can decide that you are going to say it 1,000 times. It's kind of like going in front of a mirror 5 to 10, 15, 20 minutes a day and saying how beautiful, how wonderful, how great you are. If you do this for 30 to 60 days, you will be making a habit. If you do this for 256 days, it will start to go to your subconscious mind up to a year. Same thing can be done with affirmations. Doesn't matter what you decide to use. There's so many on YouTube. They're free. And it's the easiest way to program yourself to be a better version of yourself, to get rid of all of this gunk that's holding you down and making you feel depressed and upset. Because you should be loving yourself. How can you love somebody if you can't love yourself? And by the way, ladies, I am single. And I'm 51. The reason I know all this is because I had to overcome everything. It took me 7 years to do it. Yes, 7 years. My heart didn't beat for no one or nothing. I lost my wife and daughter within a 5-year period. So it put me in depression I couldn't come back from, and nobody came to help me but the creator of the universe. And everything was in my subconscious mind. So I do know what I'm talking about. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, I'll be doing more of them. And thank you for your time and have a happy 4th of July. This is Barney Reese. My book is How Blessed You Are in God's Promises. Please look me up. I just may have some information that you need.